Hey y'all, what's up? Thanks for tuning into my channel. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm Chantel. I love the sweet potato, and sometimes you run out of ideas. So if you love sweet potatoes like I love sweet potatoes, then stay tuned to this video because I think you're gonna love these recipes. That is all I have to say for right now. Let's get into the video. This is so good. All right, so let's get started. Now, I already cooked some chickpeas. I used the ones out of the bag, but you can use the canned ones if you want to. And now I'm just gonna saute a few of those into this saute pan with a little bit of barbecue sauce. You can pick up whatever is your favorite. I'm gonna season it with onion powder and liquid smoke. A little bit goes a long way. Some cayenne pepper, and I'm gonna mix this all up together. Once that's done, I'm gonna cut up all my toppings, which are a few. Some tomatoes. I use cherry tomatoes, but you can use whichever toppings. Really, you can use whatever toppings you want to on this. And I had some avocado in the refrigerator and I needed to use it, so I am going to top the potato off with that as well. I'm gonna dice the avocado. Now I'm gonna season it with a little pepper and a little bit of salt. And that's it. Now I'm going to cut some lemon, and I'm gonna use half of that for later when I'm done assembling my potato. Now that it's done, I'm just gonna cut it in half. Now I'm gonna add my chickpeas. Don't those look great? And then my toppings. Yes, I put all those chickpeas into the potato because my eyes were bigger than everything else. I'm topping it with some parsley, and now I'm going to add my lemon. Now look at this. If you want to get fancy, you can put a little bit of barbecue sauce on there. Now I'm going to make the twice baked sweet potatoes. Now I'm putting on my oven. And you want to puncture your sweet potato all around as much as you can. Be careful not to cut yourself. And then stick that right into the oven. That's going to bake for about 45 minutes. I actually left it in there for about 10 more minutes. Now that the potato is done, I'm going to split it open and add my cheese. I used this Go Veggie vegan cheese. I actually don't use vegan cheese very often, but I wanted to make this recipe and I knew I needed it, so I do recommend this one. It doesn't taste as bad as some of the others on the market. I won't say any names. I put that back into the oven, and now it's time to make my vegan ranch. So I use some vegan mayonnaise, some salt, pepper, and dill. Oh, and a lemon. So I'm at the end of this vegan mayo. I've had it forever because I rarely use it, but it turned out to be a pretty good idea. I started off with the mayo, and now I'm gonna season it with some salt, the pepper, and the dill. And then I squeezed some lemon right on top of there. Don't know where that idea came from, but it made sense in my head, so I stuck with it. Now I'm just gonna mix it up. I totally improvised this recipe, y'all. I don't know where it came from. So after tasting it, it was okay, but I decided to add some onion powder and some garlic powder to the recipe, and it really actually kind of tasted like Hidden Valley. And I really loved it. I'm actually quite impressed. I had to, like, you know, tap myself on the back. With the twice baked sweet potatoes without the onions. So I added some scallions to the side of that, and also the other half of my avocado from yesterday. Now I get to top my potato. I've drizzled my ranch on top, my scallions as well, and a little bit more of the dill, and this is what it looked like. Now our last thing is our sweet potato and quinoa bowl. We're gonna set our oven and just chop our sweet potato into cubes. You don't have to be cute or fancy about how you chop these. However you want to chop them is fine. I decided to do mine diced. Now I'm gonna add some water, 1 cup of water, a dash of salt and pepper, just to make sure it evenly coats it, and that's pretty much it. Now stick it into the oven. Once it's done, it looks like this. I did overcook it a little bit, but it was okay. Now I'm gonna saute some greens. This is a power green mixture that I bought from the grocery store. I am sauteing it in water. As you can see, none of these recipes I've used oil so far. Now I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt, pepper, and onion powder, which I love on my kale. Try it, you'll thank me later. And now I'm gonna take some of those chickpeas from yesterday and saute those because I want those to get warm as well. Now we're pretty much done and we can assemble our bowl. I put my kale right in the middle. This is all because I'm trying to be fancy. And then I'm gonna drizzle it with a little bit of tahini, some sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. And this is how it looks. Welcome back. I hope you guys loved that video. I sure did love my lunch. The sweet potato, outside of it tasting really good, is really good for you. If you like this recipe, then please press the like button, and give it a thumbs up so you can see the latest videos that I have to post. Don't forget to share with your friends and family if you think they would like this recipe as well. That would be awesome. If you tried this recipe and you like it, comment below so I can hear your feedback. Thank you guys again for joining in. I really appreciate you. That is all I have for today. I will see you guys next time. Peace.